Hey, what is going on, everybody? It's Jacob. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the top 3 online business models that I would recommend that you dive into heading into 2021 and throughout 2021. Okay, these are the 3 business models that have taken my online business from scratch, nothing, 0, to the 7-figure mark and beyond over the last 3.5 years. Okay, these business models are ridiculously powerful. They're lucrative. They allow you to be flexible and nimble, keep costs low while keeping profit margins very, very, very high. You can get started with real simplicity because you can actually leverage other people's products. Okay, there's a few different business models that I want to talk you through. They all work really, really well together eventually, but you're probably going to want to start with one and then add the others over time. Okay, so I'm going to break down these 3 business models for you, and then you can decide which ones or all of them that you want to implement into your online business. Okay, now if you don't know who I am, I started my online business about 3.5 years ago now, and as I said, I've taken it from nothing to the 7-figure mark, and these 3 business models have been at the absolute core of achieving that. Okay, so keep in mind that this is not being delivered from theory. This is from practical application, actually doing this stuff day in, day out for the last 3.5 years, unlike so much crap that gets sprouted to you on Facebook and YouTube from people who don't actually do this stuff. We're all about actual real world application, no bullshit strategies on this channel. Okay, so with that said, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel, give the video a like if you get any value from this one, leave any questions you've got below. I'll do my best to get back to you throughout the week, and we're going to dive into these 3 business models after the intro. Let's do it. All right, so let's dive into it. So these 3 models all fall under what I would consider to be the high ticket information marketing umbrella. Okay, now each of them is distinct in nature, distinct in the strategies that you want to use to execute on it, and they're powerful in their own right, but you can use them in different phases and combine them very, very strategically to build a really, really powerful 7-figure online business. Okay, but they all fall under this one umbrella of what I would consider high ticket information. Okay, so the very first one is high ticket affiliate marketing. Okay, now if you followed this channel for any length of time, you followed my journey, you would know that affiliate marketing is where I got my start. The ClickFunnels Dream Car Prize was the first thing that I really, really chased when I got into this game back in 2017. Okay, if you don't know what that is, ClickFunnels is a software company, and they have a prize for affiliates who get 100 customers, which is payments on a car, and you get this steering wheel. I traveled to Nashville and collected that. So affiliate marketing is where I got my start. Once I finished that prize, or once I won that prize, I was looking for something new and different, and that's when I found the world of high ticket affiliate marketing. Okay, so the distinction just being the price of the products that you're selling, right? When I talk about high ticket affiliate marketing, I'm talking about getting paid $500, ideally $1,000 or more per sale. It just means that you need so many fewer customers. The volume is so much less. You're typically dealing with a higher caliber of customer. It's a lot better in terms of getting your business off the ground and getting cash flow in the door. Okay, so the company that I was exposed to, that I worked with, was called Legendary Marketer. They're still around, really good company. I'd recommend them. And I, shortly after joining, was able to hit their 6-figure club, which is called their Platinum Club, and I was able to travel to Florida and meet the owner and all this kind of stuff, and got that ring. But that's really what got me into the high ticket info game in particular, through the high ticket affiliate marketing business model. Right now, all you're really doing here is there's plenty of people out there like myself who have put the time and the effort into building products, building systems, building funnels, building training, building resources that you can plug into and promote and earn a very, very significant percentage. Okay, this is why the information model overall is so powerful, is because the margins on it are huge, which means that the commissions that you earn can be 30, 40, 50%, as opposed to, really, really low commissions. And when you apply that commission percentage to a high ticket, be it a $1,000 course, a $2,000 course, a $3,000 course, whatever it may be, your commission percentage or your commission amount that you earn is very, very high, okay? Which means that you don't need many customers to hit whatever income goal it is that you are chasing. So if you're looking to get started in the high ticket information game, high ticket affiliate marketing is a great place to begin because you don't have to go out and create your own products. You don't have to go out and create your own funnels. You don't have to go and build the whole back end or handle the payment processes or the support or deliver the actual product. It's all done for you. What you have to do though is learn how to create content and learn how to drive traffic to a funnel and to sell to people. You need to do the marketing and the sales, right? Hence the name affiliate marketing. But that's a really, really powerful place to start because what so many people overlook in their online business is those two things in particular, right? They're all about product creation and they're all about basically doing everything else to avoid learning marketing and sales, and then they wonder why they're not selling as much as they want to. It's because they don't take the time to learn those skills. So if you're early on and you don't really want to go and create your own products and stuff, because I can tell you it's a whole new world when you get into that game, high ticket affiliate marketing is the place to begin because it allows you to focus on learning these critically important skills. And I've seen it time and time again. I've seen it in my own business and in my students' businesses. The affiliate marketers who come into the game and they learn marketing and sales and then go and deploy that on their own products, they absolutely destroy the information marketers who just try and roll out their own products to begin with, because they might be able to create a great program, but they're not going to know how to sell it. Learning affiliate marketing and learning high ticket affiliate marketing early on the right way, right? Learning actual skills of marketing and sales is going to set you up so well for the long term. Okay, if you combine that with building a brand and building an audience, that's going to give you such a strong asset and foundation to continue to grow your high ticket information business generally. Okay, so if you're not already in the game and you want to know, okay, Jacob, so what's the best way for me to get into high ticket information? Right? It's going to be high ticket affiliate marketing. That's going to be your easiest place to start because you can focus on the front end. You can focus on the content and you can focus on the selling. You don't have to worry about any of the back end stuff. And I've got a ton of videos on my channel about high ticket affiliate marketing. I run a program called the Super Affiliate Accelerator, which you can check out. The links are in the description, which is all about high ticket affiliate marketing. Okay. Now, beyond affiliate marketing, there's either going to be people who don't want to do that and they want to launch straight into doing their own stuff, which is fine. Or there's going to be people who go through the high ticket model, they crush it, and then they're like, okay, I'm ready to start doing my own stuff, which a lot of my students have done, and they've done very, very successfully because of how well we prepare them for that, because we teach them the marketing and the sales skills that they need. Okay, and this is what brings us to business models 2 and business model 3, right? You've got high ticket information products. Okay, now what that simply means is that you are going to package the knowledge and the information and the expertise and the skills that you have personally, and you package that into an offer that people will buy, and you deliver it in a way that allows you to charge a high ticket. Okay, and a couple of really important components to charging those higher tickets are obviously quality, support. Communities are a great way to bump up the value of a product, but a big chunk of charging higher tickets also comes back to what's going on up here. The significant majority of people who are stuck charging low tickets, $100, a couple of $100 max, it's their mindset. They cannot bring themselves to value either themselves or their product high enough to charge a high ticket. Now look, in some cases, that's a good thing because there's a lot of shit out there and there's a lot of stuff that definitely shouldn't be charged for higher prices. But on the flip side, there's also a ton of people who are drastically undervaluing their skills, their expertise, their time. And this will only change with a mindset shift around the fact that you have valuable information. You can genuinely help people. Your experience and your skills and your knowledge are of immense value to a market because you can help them solve a problem, and you have every right to ask a higher price for that. Okay, what a lot of people think of when they sell information is they think that they're selling the number of videos, or they think that they're selling the number of hours of content, and it's simply not that. What you are actually selling is your months or years of experience, your results, your testimonials, and the outcome that you can provide for people. That is what you are selling, okay? And so if you can help people make more money, or you can help people lose weight, or you can help people fix their relationship, it's the outcome that drives the value. It's not how many hours of video are there, right? It's not the amount of stuff that they get. It's the outcome and the problem that you can solve for them. Okay, now that's not to say that you can charge $5,000 for something that's like one video. The significant majority of people aren't going to pay that. Your higher achievers will. Your people who aren't price sensitive at all, they will. But the significant majority of the market will need a bit more in terms of substance. But that's not where the overall value is going to be derived from. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Now, when it comes to launching an information product, there's really two paths you can take with this. Okay, one of the overall recommendations that I would give you is to pre-sell your program. Okay, so whatever it is that you want to create, your course, your coaching program, whatever it may be. Okay, and we're going to talk about one-to-one coaching in a second. That's the third model. When I talk about information products like this could really capture a course or like a group coaching program. Like the Accelerator program, for example, integrates weekly coaching calls. So info products in that regard is courses and group coaching as well. But when you're rolling this out, I would highly recommend that you pre-sell it. Okay, because you aren't going to know if that offer is something that people really, really want until you test it out, until you actually put it in front of people. Okay, now in order to do this, you're going to need an audience of some kind. So what I would highly recommend that you do is, let's say you're a person who's got no audience and no products. What I would recommend that you do over the next few weeks to the next couple of months is, at the same time, you start growing an audience and you start pre-selling your program. Okay, so whatever niche it is that you want to go into, whatever problem it is that you want to solve, at the same time as you start building your audience, I would recommend that you start pre-selling your program. You can sell more and more people into it, and then eventually you can focus more on the audience growth when the program becomes evergreen, and you can sell it over and over and over again from the recordings and all that kind of stuff. Okay, but there's a bit of a chicken or the egg scenario that people run into. They say, okay, well, I want to pre-sell my program, but I don't have an audience yet. But on the flip side of that, the trap you don't want to fall into, which I see a lot of people fall into, is they get stuck in this content creation mode and never selling anything. Okay, so start building that audience, but very, very quickly start to monetize. There's a lot of people out there that are just going to tell you, keep delivering as much value as possible and the sales will take care of themselves. The reality is that's not true. You need to understand how to market, you need to understand how to sell, and you need a clear monetization plan. Otherwise, you're going to get burnt out. You're going to become very, very unhappy and unsatisfied and unfulfilled with your business. Okay, so start growing that audience, but as soon as you can, as soon as you start to get a bit of traction, I would recommend that you start monetizing. Okay, now yes, this will repel certain people, but it will repel people who probably aren't going to buy your stuff anyway. And the last thing that you want is an audience of freebie seekers. They are literally pointless. If you've got an audience of 10,000 people and 9,000 of them are never going to buy anything, there's no point. You may as well have an audience of those 1,000 people, right? You don't want big lists and big audiences. You want profitable lists and profitable audiences. People who actually buy stuff, right? They don't just consume, your content for the sake of it. There's no point, okay? You don't need all those vanity metrics. You want cash in the bank. Okay, so as you start growing that audience, start rolling out and pre-selling your information product. That's the second business that I would recommend that you look into, is high ticket information marketing. Okay, and we're going to be putting more and more content about that on this channel. So stay tuned and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, if you want to learn more about that. And then the third one is one-to-one coaching / consulting. And this is where, this isn't a very scalable business, but if you do it the right way, it can be very, very, very profitable. If you position your brand in the right way, and like I said, you solve a genuine problem and you can provide a hell of a lot of value to your audience, you can charge really high prices. You can charge $500 an hour. You can charge $1,000 an hour, right? At this point, I'm charging $1,000 an hour for my consulting time because of the success stories that I've got in my own business and in my students' businesses. Right, in $1,000 in an hour for $1,000, I can very quickly break down someone's business. I can see this is where you've got a problem, and we can fix it. So they're not paying for that hour, they're paying for the years and the years and the years of the experience and the learning and the failing and the tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars that I put into my own education. That's where they're really paying for, and that's where you need to derive your value from. So if you want to get into the one-to-one coaching and consulting, you have to do it at high-end prices, otherwise you're going to get absolutely burnt out. If you're charging $100 an hour, that might sound good now if you're making nothing, but I promise you, you're going to get burnt out, you're going to get pissed off with your customers, you're going to be sick of it. You have to come around to charging high prices. Otherwise, the one-to-one game is going to be brutal. Now, I don't recommend making one-to-one coaching or consulting a primary business model. I would recommend pairing it with one of the other two because they're going to give you a lot more leverage. Okay, it's something that can complement it, absolutely. You can pair your time with those higher ticket products, or you can, monetize your time independently. Right? I've done both of those things along the journey, and they both work really well. It's a great side business as part of your overall high ticket information business, but I would definitely pair it with either a high ticket affiliate product or your own high ticket product, which are things that can sell and you don't have to do the delivery yourself. It's not taking up units of your time every time you sell it. The video courses can teach stuff while you're not there, or the affiliate courses that you sell can teach stuff while you're not there, or your group coaching can be done at scale. Right? With those leveraged programs, your time isn't being consumed. Okay, so if you want to do the one-to-one, you want to do the coaching, you want to do the consulting, you need to be charging higher prices. Okay, and we're going to dive into more content around that in this channel as well, because there's a lot of misconceptions out there about the coaching and the consulting game. I've been doing consulting for 10 years. I did it in the corporate game, and I've done it in my own online business. There's a lot of misunderstanding out there, not only about how to price, but also on how to manage clients, how to control clients, because I promise you, even in your group coaching programs, if you don't teach people how you want to be treated, and you don't set clear rules and expectations about what's included, what's not included, what people can do and what they cannot do, your info business, your consulting business, your coaching business will become an absolute fucking mess very, very quickly, and you will grow to hate it. Okay, this is all stuff that I've learned from experience doing it, and I can help you out a lot with it. Okay, so they're the three business models that I would recommend that you get into. If you're a complete beginner and you want to get into the high ticket info game, I'd recommend the affiliate marketing path, because you can focus on the front end marketing and the sales. If you've got a bit more experience, or you feel confident enough that you can launch into your own program, I'd recommend looking into high ticket info marketing by way of creating your own course, or by way of creating your own group coaching program, and then pairing that with high-end one-to-one. Okay, and you can decide how much of your time you want to commit to that, but just remember what I said. If you want to do the one-to-one stuff, you have to do it at high prices. Otherwise, you're going to become burnt out. People aren't going to appreciate you. They're not going to take you seriously. All of these kinds of things. Okay, they are the business models that I would recommend that you dive into in 2021, or integrate into an existing business, because of the high margins, because of how lean you can run them from an expense perspective. You can really pivot your brand and go and do a lot of different things. You can integrate a lot of leverage with both the affiliate products and your own products. You can really, you set your own rates on your time. And as you become more and more popular, and as you become more and more confident, and as the demand for your services goes up, you can lower the supply. Right, this is a really important concept, the supply and demand of your time, which means you can increase the price. Okay, even if you keep the supply the same, but the demand's going up, that means you can increase the price. All right, so have a think about how you can integrate one or more of these into your business, and it will really, really help with selling a lot more stuff. Okay, now we're going to be diving into all of these topics throughout 2021. We're going to be broadening the channel out beyond just talking about high ticket affiliate marketing. That's been really our focus for this year. We're going to be integrating those other areas as well, because they're areas that I've got a lot of experience in. I've got a lot of results in, and I know that the content that I deliver on this channel can help you out a lot. Okay, if you want help with the affiliate marketing side of it, check out the Super Affiliate Accelerator. If you want help with the information product creation side of it, or the coaching and consulting side of it, then I would recommend that you drop me a message on Facebook. I'll do my best to get back to you when I can. I'm pretty busy, but if you reach out to me, I'll do my best to get back to you, and we can chat about coming up with a plan to help you with your high ticket info business, be that rolling out a program or a course or a coaching, or how to get you charging more in your consulting business so that your time is valued and we get you positioned as the premium solution in your market instead of a low cost option, which is just not where you want to be. Okay, so they're the 3 business models that I'd recommend that you get into in the high ticket info space, and it'll really, really help take your business to a new level. Give the video a like if you got any value from this one, subscribe to the channel. I'll talk to you all soon. Cheers.